The hell is that? Silverfish? I disagree. Do they have the last one then? Is that what's going on here? Okay. Well. Yep. Time for kill. Like, I like the idea of just immediately shooting it, but that's just what's gonna have to happen here, eh? This gun actually rocks. This is the one Walter gave me? Don't do that. Where's your spawn? Did it leave? I thought there were two of them. Well, that wasn't too bad. There you are. Hey, I killed whatever the big one was. Sorry about that. Have a good one. Peace. Let's go this way. This way seems less sketchy. Some serious sketch about going down all that way. I didn't like it. I sensed a shortcut that was going to turn into a long cut. What? This is an impressive little shelter they built. Not even that little, really. It's an impressive medium shelter they built. Hi.
No! No, 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 no! How many times do I have to say it? I said I don't want to go! Leave me alone!
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
Like, if this was an adult person, I would agree at the very bottom one. It should be Sona's decision, not Sarah's. But this is a child who is like 10 years old. So, kind of gotta just get the kid safe. And if the kid wants to come back here when they're an adult, then, you know, so be it. I'll do whatever it takes to bring her to safety.
I knew I could depend on you. Now all we have to do is convince this poor girl that she's better off leaving the planet with us. I don't know if I have it in me to say the right things.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
I got you. The thing is, Sona, like, at the end of the day, we're, like, bigger than you, so we could just, like, pick you up and take you into ship if need be.
Why won't Sarah listen to me?
She feels responsible for your situation.
Mom told me 1,000 times that it wasn't Sarah's fault that that I'm stuck here. That still doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had, does it?
You really think this is the best place for you to live the rest of your life?
Mom and Dad told me there was a whole universe out there, with thousands of planets. They showed me the maps and the star charts. That does sound pretty cool, but, well, it's also kind of scary. It would be hard to leave the only home I've ever known.
I get you. But you won't be safe here forever. If you stay here alone, you'll never be able to start a new family.
I never thought of it that way. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them.
You aren't. Even from far away, they'll always be close in your heart.
Yeah, you're right. I never thought of it that way. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
Cool deal. Everything's cool. Everything's chill. Everything's fine. Everything's kosher. We gonna talk about it, or are you just gonna...
That poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision.
We have. So it'll be fine. I promise.
Oh, I do hope that's true. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes.
Yeah.
Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time. Please.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Look, before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here?
Sure.
I promise it won't take long. Let's go.
Wear my cool jacket? No, wear my spacesuit. That's fine. My spacesuit's also cool. Wonder if the Kiki part of your crew. It'd be cool to have her, Sona and Korra, you know? They'd have friends. It's a nice overlook. Hello? Is this, have I been tricked? She's coming, I'm sure. There she is. Hi. You're just walking it.
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl.
I'd do anything for you, Sarah.
And I intend to repay you for that, even if it takes the rest of my life. You know, this is the second time I've been on this world, and until this very moment I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was.
It's very pretty
Look
looking.
at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before. And it's all because of you.
This one kind of sounds weird, you know? I guess that you just read it weird or read it not weird.
Perhaps. I suppose we'll both have to think about that for a while now, won't we? Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances.
I'd agree.
Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
I don't know really what to do about the Sona situation. Like, I think no matter what, it's going to be an awkward transition for her, you know? And obviously it should be kind of up to her as to what she would like to do. And probably shouldn't be a decision she has to make right away either, you know? Is that the ship? That's the ship. Oh, look at this. I didn't notice the water here before. Did we go by this? Any fish? Is it okay to be in here? No, it's not even like swimming water. It's walking water. Barely even. What resource? Hello? Oh, that's Sona. Hi. Look at this little guy. Space Roach Grazer. This dude looks awesome. Look at this little man. He's adorable. His little eyes, his little hands in front of his face. The sound he makes as he skitters about. This was a cool mission. I liked this mission. This was a nice one. It's a weird looking rock. Is it still cool to be in here? I gotta remember this rifle, especially for things that have armor. This rifle seems to do work. It's coming from a guy who doesn't like using rifles, really, but... At least automatic ones. Not big on. A little quick pass for any last resource that's blue. The resources thing doesn't say biome complete, so it is present in this biome apparently. Just I must not have come across it, or at least didn't realize it when I did. That's fine. That's life. I'm not finishing the scan on this planet, or surveying this planet anyways. Yo, I got a big ship, Soda. Don't get lost. She gave her a map.
Oh, hey. Let's
Hi.
talk later. Got a million things to do.
Hey, it's always a good day when you come around.
It's very kind of you to say. That's just her spot now, isn't it? Is the workout spot? I guess this is the workout spot.
Did you need something?
No? Those are knuckle push-ups. How's it going, Sam?
Doesn't get too much underfoot.
It's absolutely fine, my friend. I like salmon core. They're cool. They're just good vibes, you know? Let's go. After this, we're going to get the medical supplies. I believe.
Can I have a pet?
A pet.
Starship. That's starships. Don't always mix them.
Aw, come on, please. I need somebody to talk to while I'm on the ship by myself.
Everything looks so pretty. Give him an inch. We'll see, Gum-Gum.
What are you ever on the ship by yourself? I guess maybe like when we go places. I mean, Sam would be going with you, though, I would think. Let's go to the lodge. Nope, let's go to... I don't know, wherever the hell that is. Critical hits against enemy ship can rarely kill its entire crew, leaving it dead in the water. Really? So you can just board it then. So, I wonder, if you... Well, does that mean that it, like, blows the whole thing up, or does it kill the whole crew and
So,
leave the ship intact?
Were you eating at the Sage Brook? Or is it just a quick snap from the Terror Brew?
Sage Hook, what's
I've
that?
got a moment. What's up?
Do you mind if I ask you some questions about our mission to Cassiopeia 1?
Not at all. You can ask me anything.
It's kind of, yeah. What do you think will happen to Sona once we get her back to New Atlantis?
I've been giving that a lot of thought.
Me too.
I'm going to suggest she stay at the lodge. But I don't want her to think that I'm forcing her to follow in my footsteps.
That's fair.
At the very least, it should give her a safe place from which she can adjust to her new way of life.
That's a good idea.
We'll talk again.
Yeah. And that keeps her out of, like, the harm's way of, you know, being on the ship. Which, you know,
Maybe we
could
can
get shot out of the
talk
sky. That's fine. I'm not trying to talk. I'm just saying hi. She would have bad social skills. It's understandable. Most 10-year-olds have bad social skills, and, like, they grew up around people.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
Wonder what's up there. Like, wonder what all of that is. That's where the train takes me, isn't it? I think. What are these Galbank things? What is this? I'm trying to steal from it. It's just ATMs? Okay. Mass District.
How are things?
Things are good. How are things with you? Janitor still isn't here. I have to assume that janitor made it out of New Atlantis. I know I say it every time, but I become more certain of it each time. Those flags always make me think there's someone with like a cape walking behind me. It's like Magneto's striding in my footsteps. Alright, I'll jump over your desk.
Only those on
Cool, huh?
official United Colonies business can access the building.
Well, watch this. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Yo, guy. Logan. You ready for this?
The UC's fleet must be the strongest out there. Now and always. There is
Cat?
no alternative. Welcome
There is,
back.
but...
Did you find your answers?
Jesus. I hope you choke on. Why is there such a hostile answer? That's so funny. We found our answers, and we also found these gene tags.
Not only that, but we found someone there, alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
I mean, checking is a good thing to do, usually. Don't apologize to us. Apologize to Sona.
Sona. Is that her name? She must be a remarkable young woman.
She's extraordinary, Admiral. And I'm afraid the United Colonies let her down.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. We did let her down. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
Okay. I don't dislike that admiral, really. He seems fine. Especially for an admiral. He seems okay.
What?
I didn't say anything, lady. Leave me be. Leave me in peace.
Yes?
Do it again.
You needed something?
Didn't? No, not from you. You were rude to me on the way in. You were rude to my friend. What's that from? It's in my head. It's a line. It's a line I've heard a dozen times. You were rude to my friend. Oh, Cabin in the Woods. It's when when they're at the gas station, and the guy with the chew, Marty's making fun of the guy with the chew. Says you were rude to my friend. Then the guy with the chew says something mean and then spits his chew, like at their feet. And then Chris Hemsworth almost beats him up. What a good movie. What a great movie.
It's good to be home.
It is. It's cool that this feels like home. Where are you at, kid? This is Sarah's room, I think. Hi.
We should probably talk.
Oh, was it time for that?
There you are. I was wondering when he'd come and say hi to me.
Hello,
Hi.
Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life.
I hope you like this place.
I think I like it. I don't know yet.
That's fair.
It's all really new to me.
You'll fit in just fine. You're one of the smartest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
I mean, I just asked her that, kind of.
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
How about you give yourself a little time to grow? Then we'll talk.
Exactly. And don't worry. At the rate you're growing, it won't be long until you're grav jumping to unexplored star systems on your own ship.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
Yeah, sure thing. That was nice. This is nice. This is just like a good feels mission, you know? For one that started as a bad feels mission. Not like bad mission, but like it was a downer. It's ending on an upper. Was it dark when we came in here? What time is it? It must have been, 'cause it's like 3:30 a.m. Teaches me to pay attention. I don't know why that view like that. It looks like there was like a Terminator after me.
Service with a smile. That's the UC way. Don't talk to me. Every time I hear stuff like service with a smile, I have like flashbacks to working at Publix and I shudder.
Doing it over here. Okay. It's a nice spot to do it in. Three Pierces. Demas Pierce, Florian Pierce, and Rory Pierce. Rorik Pierce, sorry.
Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial.
I don't think so.
I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
You should be proud of everything you've accomplished since the war.
I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it. until you changed my perspective.
I only say these things because I care about you, Sarah.
And I care about you too. There's obviously some kind of a connection between us that I think we need to discuss. Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
I wonder if every companion has like a mission thing like this, you know? Where like you really get to like the heart of their story. Probably. It'll be fun to do those all.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
What's the astrodynamic skill at the top there that she has? I don't know what that is.
Do you think our accounts are safe?
Galbank.
Checked my account yesterday and it was all there. I haven't tried to withdraw.
Is that the guy's hair? Oh no, it's a hat. Sorry, Sarah, I got distracted. I thought that was that guy's hair. I was just impressed. I thought it was like a Johnny Bravo, like, floop, you know? I don't know what that hairstyle is called, but it feels like a floop. I don't know where I'm going, Sarah, I'm sorry. I didn't know we had to go in here. I thought we were like, it was like near. I don't know why I thought this. Spaceport. I don't think I've ever went this way out of here. Ever. The hell's over here? Well, I did go in there once. The Terra Brew. That's where I bought the janitor the coffee. The cappuccino. The Terra Brew cappuccino. Am I doing the right mission? Yep. This waterfall's a million miles away. Waterfall Promenade. Well, this is cool.
If you think about it,
It'd be cool if they eventually released like a VR version of this game. It'd be cool to get around these places in VR. They're just so well, like, designed. Like, they're just beautifully made.
When things at the lodge are too much, I love coming to this spot to just sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while.
It's a nice spot. It's a real nice spot.
It's lovely here, isn't it?
It is.
I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
It's absolutely beautiful.
I knew you'd appreciate it. I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
It seems like an ideal place to focus.
That's actually why I asked you to meet me up here. I was hoping we could talk about something very important.
You tell me whatever's on your mind.
Good, because I have a lot to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in my mind. Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life.
I can see that. Both of you have been through a lot.
Don't get me wrong. Compared to Sona, I've had it easy. I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
None of that's your fault.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
For all we know, it's in my nature to keep people at arm's length. Or worse, push them away.
Forget the past. Focus on what you have right now.
Right now? Are you talking about Constellation? Or
a little bit.
What exactly are you saying?
I'm saying I love you, Sarah. Now and forever.
Ha! Sorry, I just need a moment to gather my thoughts. I know you want to have a serious relationship. You want to become close. So, if you're willing to take that leap of faith with someone like me, then I'm ready to do the same.
Oh man, it would be so horrific to do that and then hit her with the friendship after. That'd be so mean. You sure a romantic relationship is what you want?
I can't imagine being in love with anyone else.
Well, that's a good sign.
So, if you're willing to make the leap, I'm ready to do the same.
I've been more than willing for a long
You're
time.
something truly special.
He's Reginald Dour. There's no one like him.
You've helped me conquer my self-doubt, my confidence, hell, everything. For the first time in my life, I feel complete. And with you by my side, I'm convinced that feeling will last forever. You're the best thing that's happened to me in my life. I love you. Always.
I'm glad you feel that way. She just gave me $6,500 too. I mean, I'll take that. We need to visit her old partner too. I don't remember what her name was, but we need to go see her. Damn it, I got a skill point, and all I want in my whole life is to just put it on. There we go.
Upgrading that could get rid of the detriment to mobility I suffered when I upgraded my ship. Oh, and I'll need it for those too. I feel like I could probably cruise in the ship I've got for a while though, you know? What was that skill Sarah had? Like astrodynamics or something? What the hell was that? Am I crazy? I'm not seeing it anywhere. Should be under tech, shouldn't it? Would it be that? I don't think so. Repairing one block of a system will repair the entire system. You repair certain systems? Huh. Ship battles must get, like, much longer, it feels like, if you're repairing certain systems. Interesting. Let's pivot off the ship for now. Ship's looking good, we don't need to worry about the ship too much right now. Oh. Well, okay, I don't know what I'm dilly-dallying about. I want to create gourmet food and drinks. Alright, there we go.
I'm glad to hear it had such a positive impact on Sarah. She did always seem like, I don't know, vaguely down before, you know? Let's go all the way around. No, it ends over there. This is a nice place. I'm glad she took me here. This looks cool. The water's very green, though. It was planet just has green water, I guess. What are we doing? Oh yeah, that's what we wanted to do. I've also got that mission to help Walter's business with the ship designs, and I wonder if that means I get to like literally design their ships. Or at least have like a few options when it comes to it. That could be interesting. Did she give me anything else? No, okay. It was just money. It's fine. I was broke. Feels weird to be given money upon the inception of a relationship, but I won't complain.
You don't use an elevator. Got a dang boost pack. What do I look like? Some kind of idiot? Let's go back to Lodge and do a sleep. It's late. Haven't done a sleep in a while. Do a sleep. Then we'll hit the ship and we'll hit Happy Ending. It's nice there's always a train here, you know? Is it residential? I don't know. Where are we? Keep it moving. Shut the hell up. You keep it moving, fucker. Have lunch. Eat lunch.
How you like it, that laser gun? Pew pew.
It's okay. It's a nice park. I don't feel like I realized the park was there before.
Walter spends There's something I need to talk to you about.
Okay.
Always a pleasure. I received a message from my mother a few days ago. She's returned from another one of her sightseeing cruises.
Sightseeing cruise?
Yeah, you know, one of those luxury liner journeys that shows off binary stars, gas nebulas, asteroid fields. Pretty photogenic stuff. Apparently, it's my mother's new favorite pastime.
Oh, well, this is a surprise.
Oh, that's right. I haven't really spoken about her to you, have I?
Not once, I don't
My
think.
mother lives in a fairly remote location, so we rarely speak. Tends to keep her out of my mind.
I understand.
Good. When I say that to most people, they look at me like I'm crazy. I don't think they realize how much control parents can exert on your life, especially when their dreams conflict with your own.
We could drop the subject if you like.
No. We should have discussed this a long time ago.
Okay.
You see, both of my parents were diplomats working under the flag of the UC Administrative Division.
Mm-hmm.
After I completed my basic education, they signed me up for a one-year apprenticeship in their department, without bothering to ask.
That seems shitty. You had no say in the matter whatsoever.
Look, I was 18 years old, fresh out of school, and I idolized my parents. I trusted them. I'm certain they felt they were doing what was best for their daughter. Who was I to argue?
What is the administrative division?
It's the governmental arm of the United Colonies. You know, the politicians, the diplomats, the ambassadors. Imagine having to spend most of your career hovering behind a desk. Oh, I can't even fathom anything more boring.
It sounds like they wanted you to follow in their footsteps.
Wanted isn't the right word. Demanded would be more appropriate. For my apprenticeship, I was sent to Sidonia. My
You've been
job
there, right?
consisted of drafting political policies and arbitrating trade disputes. The silver lining of the job was that it allowed me to spend time exploring every square inch of Mars.
That seems cool. So that's where you were bitten by the exploration bug.
I was swallowed by it. Months before the apprenticeship ended, I dumped my diplomatic certification and joined the UC Navy. Of course, my parents didn't approve. We had a huge argument that resulted in all ties being severed between us.
I'm sorry. It does take a lot of guts to do something like that.
Yes, I was proud of myself. For a while. You see, my father was killed during the opening shots of the Colony War. I returned to Jemison for the funeral and reunited with my mother. After that, we vowed to stay in touch.
I'm sorry to hear about your father.
Aren't you sweet? Always concerned with how I'm feeling.
I'm an empath.
That's why I fell in love with you. Your smile, your caring. It brightens even my darkest days. Listen, I'm going to be completely upfront with you. All this talk of family, it makes me wonder where our own relationship stands.
I mean, it started like 15 minutes ago. I'd like to spend our future together forever.
You mean that? You'd do that? For me? I've been dreaming about this moment and still... I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything.
Then you know my answer is yes. 1,000 times repeated. Yes. I just need a little time to think about the ceremony. I have some thoughts about how we should move forward.
Oh yes, I didn't even consider that, yeah.
I used to dream about finding the love of my life. And here you are. All I ever needed was you, right here beside me.
Ah, I was trying to get a good view of Reginald's face right after she said that, but I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with it, really, you know. I just thought it would be a funny juxtaposition. Is this my room? No. I don't know why I can never remember where my room is. This way. And it's beside this room. Which room is this? It's beside Mateo's room, right? It's this one. It is. I like that they like actually walk in rooms now instead of you having to like coax them in like Skyrim and stuff. So okay. I've been confused about this for a while. 3 local hours, 6 hours, 15 minutes UT. Does that mean it's a literal 6 hours that I'm sleeping? That seems like what it means, right? That's like universe time. So we'll do 8 hours of sleep. That seems like a normal amount of sleep. It's an interesting way they've dealt with it. I wonder how, like...
You, have a med pack? Oh, I think I might have pulled something.
I got plenty of them.